Hey guys, what's up? It's me, and I am coming to you from the usual spot, let's be honest. I have a story to tell you guys. So it's story time with Riley, yeah. Basically, I've hit you with the double upload this week, so I'm going to make it a triple, just because you guys' faces deserve it. Yeah. So I'm going to tell you something I haven't really said to many people, to be honest. It's like something that slips my mind very often somehow when it's an important part of my transition, really. Let's talk about childhood experiences. So with my childhood, I always thought of myself as a very camp man. Always, basically, I thought, oh, I'm going to grow up to be a really gay man. That is literally what I thought when I was younger. And I don't think I've ever said it to anyone, but my cousin his name's Robert, but he goes by Bobby. He is a very camp gay man, let's be honest. If I was to ever do a video with him, you would see it there and then. He's over dramatic and everything else. And I used to aspire to be like that when I was younger, like really overly dramatic and stuff like that, just because I wasn't really girly as a female. I was very manly as a female. And then it got to a point where I realised I'm male, but I'm very feminine for a male. And it made sense to me that I have always aspired to be that gay guy in life, that typical gay guy. And I'm being honest with you guys, I am not gay. Like, right here, right now, I'm going to set the bar, whatever. I am not actually, I don't identify as gay. I have got to this point where I've realised my sexuality is queer. So it is very fluid, and it isn't like something that is definite, but my preference is women. And I am not opposed to being in a relationship with a guy. I'm not opposed to being in a relationship with someone that's non-binary, gender fluid. I'm not very opposed to being in a relationship with any kind of gender. Now, that doesn't make me gay, that doesn't make me straight. My sexuality is fluid, and I'm okay with that. Like, I've got to a point where I'm okay with admitting that, and it's not a bad thing. Like, before I came out as trans, I was a lesbian. Like, a full-blown lesbian, was completely against being with any men. And that was a strong stigma I used to carry around with me. No men, I would never. And then as I've started to discover myself a little bit more, and I've become comfortable with my gender a little bit more, I have got to the point where I'm comfortable with exploring other aspects of my life. And that is where the whole fluidity of my sexuality. So I'm okay with it. I'm not opposed to anything. And that's where that childhood memory really sparked something in me. I knew at a very young age, and I didn't realise that I knew at a young age. I just thought, yeah, I'm going to grow up to be a gay man. Here I am. I'm a queer man. And basically, yes, I'm very feminine. I'm okay with coming across as feminine. Yes, I haven't transitioned very far in my transition. That makes sense. I haven't come that very far in my transition, but I'm comfortable with who I am, and I'm exploring other aspects of who I am, so I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this self-discovery, and I'm not afraid to admit it either. I just want you guys to know that at some point in my life, when I was younger, I thought I was going to grow up to be a gay man. So that's cool, I guess. I kind of knew. I knew I was trans then, I guess, but I didn't know what trans was. Like, this is a common story with us trans people, that we didn't know what trans was, so we didn't know who we were. And that's what got us so lost in our childhood. But we showed signs of male gender roles and stuff like that within our childhood. And here we are, we're trans, we know it, and here we are transitioning to be ourselves, really. And I find that really cool. I am really happy that I have remembered this, and it's an iconic thing to me now that I always aspired to be a gay man. And whereas really, I'm not really a gay man, I am very much the opposite. I'm just very fluid with my sexuality, and I have a preference. Everyone has a preference, let's be honest. Everyone has slightly a preference, and mine is women and trans women. I'm into females, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with admitting that I would probably get with a man. I'm not bothered about that, but here we are. And this is my video for you guys this week, because you guys deserve to know. I guess you need to know about everything in my personal life, you know? It's something that not a lot of trans people can come to terms with, is their sexuality at the same time as their gender. So this is some fast news for quite a lot of people, and it's not something that happens very early on in transition, and even when it's not even medically. And I'm proud of myself. I've come to a conclusion for once. So yeah, I'm a queer transgender male, and that's all you guys need to know. Have a good day, guys, and I'm going to leave you with this, and whatever hate comments are welcome, I guess, because they're not going to stop anyway. Just comment below if you understand the idea of being fluid with your sexuality, because it is a very hard thing to come to terms with sometimes, and I would love to know if you guys are on the same page with me. So that's my video, and goodbye.